Well, apparently my wife wrecked her Explorer. I wasn't really planning on filming anything today, but I got a call this morning. It was my wife, of course, in a real sort of timid voice. She says, I have two things to tell you. I knew immediately something was wrong. She said, one is good and one is really bad. And I said, oh, geez, what are they? And she said, well, the good thing is that I remembered your birthday and happy birthday and love you so much. I said, yeah, great. And what's the bad news? She said, I wrecked my Explorer. And I said, what? What do you mean you wrecked your Explorer? She said, I swiped a mailbox. I sideswiped a mailbox. I've told her since before we were married that there are a couple of things that will lead to divorce. One of them is speeding tickets. And number two is wrecking a vehicle. Needless to say, I'm running home to inspect the damage and also to determine whether or not I'm getting divorced. Let me know in the comment section below it would lead to a guaranteed divorce or breakup in your relationship. This should be interesting. A couple of minutes till I get home. Until then, enjoy this sick montage of my favorite shots of the Q50 set to some killer beats. I almost have a feeling this is my wife right here. Oh my gosh, she's trying to beat me home. Is that a blue sway bar in the rear? I think this is my wife. Oh my God. She just got behind me. She's not letting me inspect the vehicle from here. Little sneaky beaver. We gotta see the damage to see if I'm gonna be getting the divorce or not. Well, side swipe, honey. That's it. That's the side swipe of a mailbox. Son of a bitch. So we can pull the wrap off now and really...
The important thing is that I didn't mean to do it.
She didn't mean to do it.
Let's not forget that.
And you couldn't even have wrecked the one that was already damaged.
It wasn't.
Little scuff on the plastic. But truly crazy that it just hit the little end. Well, it works still. As you can imagine, I was expecting the vehicle to be sideswiped. Luckily, it's just a mirror. I had wrapped these to hide the crack on this side. Now I gotta replace two mirrors. This might save the marriage.
Not since you.
Since I dropped it.
Twice.
Oh my gosh, they smell incredible though. Ooh.
There's sugar. These are sugar, chocolate chip, banana bread, and old-fashioned donut. That's so cute.
Old-fashioned donut is very good. Chocolate chip. Mmm. Okay. Staying married for one more day.
Thank you.
Oh, we got lucky too that we got some more parts in for the Q today. Yes. Kind of feels broken. Box is ripped. That's awesome. More parts keep coming in, so I guess we'll just keep showing you guys parts in this video. What the heck? Ooh, she's looking good. Kind of a handy little workbench here. The hood of the old Jeep. I guess I'll just pull it out of here instead of trying to open this whole thing up. Well, this thing's packaged good as hell, so I gotta cut her open. Oh, geez, more tape. Oh, I got you guys. Had to sneak in some Jeep parts. We got a louvered hood vent for the Jeep. These are important parts for vehicles like this. Thing is going to look bad as hell. Oh my God, it looks good. But anyways, if you guys are not familiar with these old Jeeps, the 4.0 liter inline sixes tend to make a ton of heat. Now, they do have some pretty big grill openings, but they just don't move a lot of air through the engine bay and obviously out the hood. So they get really hot, especially if you're idling in traffic or you're on the trails on a hot summer day and just kind of, putzing around, not pushing a lot of air through the front of the vehicle, they get hot. That can cause issues with vapor lock, where the engine heats up so much that fuel rail, it essentially vaporizes the fuel inside the fuel rail, and it can cause problems with the vehicle running. If you shut it off, you may not be able to get it fired back up until things cool down. So it could really cause a lot of problems. So a great way to remedy that is to just open up the hood, and you might as well get a really badass looking hood vent setup like this. This thing is going to look sick. So it's got slots for the window washer fluid, has the slots here for your little hood handle, has these holes here for the hood stops, which are sort of pointless unless you ever lower your windshield down, which I don't have an intention of doing, although you can. But it looks really awesome with this blue. I'm pretty pumped. Seems to be decent quality. Took forever to get here and kept being delayed, or it was late. Comes with a little bit of hardware. Comes with a template to cut it out. You cut sections of the hood out. And that's another cool thing about these, is if your hood is all rusty and messed up, you can just basically cut out the rust and cover up anything else. So in my case, I got this little spot right here that I was just going to repair, but it's going to be completely covered up with this. So I don't have to go crazy in trying to repair it. It's not going to be cut out, obviously, but I can grind through the rust. It's just a little bit. It's very, very surface rusty, but I'll grind through that, sand through it, neutralize anything, or just paint it, get it down to bare metal and paint it. And then it'll be covered by this, so I don't have to worry about doing a bunch of body work or anything like that. And this thing is going to look really badass. It sort of has a black and blue theme now, so it's dope. Maybe just wheels and tires, and I don't know. What do you guys think? Looks sick to me. Oh yeah, from inside, that's gonna look pretty badass too. I'm pumped. I guess we better inspect, see what's going on here. Oh, look at that. Freaking box is completely open. Hopefully they're in decent shape. I'm guessing you can tell what they are. Honestly, first impressions aren't that great. I guess they're probably dirty as hell just from shipping and the box being open, so nothing against the company, which is Vic Res. I'm guessing that's how you say it. I've seen these on other Q50s and they look really, really sick. And I like how sleek they are. I know Halisco's Carbon Fiber has been, making comments, and I had thought about going with some carbon fiber splitters for the Q, but I just, as you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of carbon fiber, and I honestly have more carbon fiber on that car than I had ever anticipated. I really hope these clean up though. No pre-drilled holes or anything. I'm gonna see what else is in the box. I got the little fins too. Add a little depth and character to the car. Let me see if they're actually in this box or not. There they are. Okay, so it does come with some mounting hardware. Little fins. I'm gonna try to clean these up. See how they look. Either way though, guys, I'm pretty excited to get these installed. I think they're gonna add some cool flair to the old Q50. I had some short splitters on the car before, and it looked really sick. I think it'll add a lot, kind of make it look a little bit lower. I think actually they would look better with black wheels, but I guess we'll find out. I loved the look of the shorter splitters on this car with the black wheels I had on it prior to these, but I wanted full length splitters. Somebody's told me that splitters don't look good on these cars unless they're slammed to the ground, so maybe we'll have to slam this bitch. I'm gonna take this sucker for a cruise right now though. She can't just sit around. We gotta drive this thing. Who am I kidding? There's no such thing as cruising. I gotta run an errand for my wife. Urban off-roading here, guys. Man, look at this, we're in the jungle. Look at this, guys. We got the man's dinner here. Little vanilla cream soda and some grocery store sushi. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that's good. A little roadie. It looks pretty sus with no doors on. Drinking out of a brown bottle. If you guys aren't into Jeeps already, you should be. I highly recommend it. This is something else. There's something about this for real. It's hard to explain, but just, I don't know. Like I've said before, it's like riding a motorcycle. That's the only thing I can compare it to. Got this thing looking right and sounding right with that vibrant street power muffler. This thing sounds fantastic, actually. A couple little pops here and there on downshift. It sounds great, but it makes it hard to think about getting rid of it now. It looks really sharp. Maybe it's the fact that it's a 5-speed. Maybe it's riding with the doors up. It feels so cool. Or maybe it's the fact that I know I can get out of any situation when the zombies come to town. You know, this thing will get through anything. It was going to be a quick flip, but man, it might be hard to get rid of now.